Zillow, 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 Zillow. If you're looking to sell your home or you're a buyer looking to buy your next home, I am sure you have heard about Zillow, right? Well, in this video, we are going to talk about Zillow and its Zestimates. If you have not heard about Zillow, Zillow is a popular real estate website that provides estimates on the values of homes based on the variety of factors such as location, size of property, and the recent sales data. But beware, there are many disadvantages to relying solely on Zillow's Zestimates, which we will discuss in detail in this video. I will cover 5 areas about why you should not use Zillow as the only source of determining value of your home if you're thinking about selling or looking to buy. And if you stick with me until the end of this video, I am going to share with you a surprising fact about how much the CEO of Zillow sold his home for compared to what the Zestimate value of his home as listed on the Zillow website. And we're going to get to it right now. My name is Hasna Pierce, and I am going to tell you a funny story before we jump all in and talk about Zillow and its Zestimates. My grandson is a huge Mr. Beast fan. Last week, he walked into my office and said, "Gammy," that's me. He said, "You know what I think you are? You are the Mr. Beast of real estate." Wow! And you know what? I am going to own that. I am the Mr. Beast of real estate here in North Georgia. And so now, let's talk about Zillow and its Zestimates. It is very important to understand that Zillow's Zestimate are not appraisals. Appraisals are conducted by licensed professionals who physically inspect the property and provide a detailed report on its value. Whereas Zillow's Zestimates, on the other hand, is based on algorithms and publicly available data. With that being said, Zillow claims that its Zestimates have a median error rate of 1.9% for homes that are currently on the market and 7.5% for homes that are off the market. So we are going to see where the CEO of Zillow's home falls based on these percentages. That should be interesting. So stick with me till the end and we'll get to it. It is very important for you to know that Zillow's Zestimates may not take into account certain factors that could affect the value of the property, such as recent renovations or upgrades. This can lead to discrepancies between the estimate and the actual value of the property. So remember, appraisal provides actual value of the home, and Zillow's Zestimate is based on algorithms and publicly available data, regardless of how old that data is. This leads me to the next point: inaccurate or outdated data. Another disadvantage of Zillow's Zestimate is that they may be based on inaccurate or outdated data. Zillow rely on publicly available data, which may be incomplete, inaccurate, or outdated. For example, if a recent sale of a home hasn't been recorded yet, it won't be reflected in this Zestimate. If a property owner has an updated tax assessment, Zillow's estimate may not reflect the recent changes in the property's value. Zillow's Zestimate also don't take into account recent market changes that could also affect a property's value. For example, if interest rates have risen significantly, it could affect the demand for homes in that particular area, and that would also affect its value. Changes in the local economy or job market could also affect a property value, but these factors may not be reflected in the Zillow's Zestimate, so know that Zillow's Zestimate do not reflect on current market conditions, whether it's a seller's market or a buyer's market. The demand for homes in any particular neighborhood or the popularity of home styles, etc., are not always reflected in Zillow's Zestimates. Next, let's talk about limited data points. Zillow's Zestimates are also limited by the number of data points available to them. They may not have access to all the relevant data points for a particular property, such as information on recent upgrades or unique features of the home. Zillow don't take into account the unique feature of a property that could increase its value. For example, a home with a swimming pool or a large yard may be worth more than a similar home without these features. But Zillow's Zestimates may not account for these differences. So, if a property has a unique feature or characteristic that makes it stand out from other homes in the area, Zillow may not accurately reflect this added value. So, this can be a problem, right? Particularly in areas where properties are highly customized or unique, such as luxury neighborhoods or historic district. Limited data on local current market conditions can also affect property value. For example, if there is a high demand for homes in a particular area due to its proximity to popular attractions like in North Georgia near Lake Lanier, or a highly rated schools, this could significantly increase the value of that property in that area. Zillow doesn't have access to these information, and its estimate may not accurately reflect the local market conditions. Okay, point number 4. The previous 3 reasons why you should not rely solely on Zillow's estimate is that it could lead to overestimating or underestimating values of homes. In some cases, Zillow's Zestimate may be slightly higher than the actual market value of a home, which can lead to a disappointment for sellers and buyers alike. I can't tell you how many times sellers calls me after I send them a comparative market analysis and say, but Zillow says it's worth XYZ, or a lot higher than your comparative market analysis. After a brief explanation as to why Zillow says that their home is worth, for example, a lot higher than my comparative market analysis, they understood my reasoning and why my comparative market analysis shows a different number. While sellers do understand, they are still disappointed because in their mind, they're thinking that Zillow's Zestimate is accurate or is what they like because it's a higher number. Liking Zillow's Zestimate, which comes out higher most often than my comparative market analysis, does not mean that your home will sell at that value. And this leads me to my last point. Another disadvantage of relying solely on Zillow's Zestimates is the lack of local expertise. Zillow's algorithm is designed to use data from a wide range of sources to estimate the value of the property, right? But this approach may not take into account the nuances of the local real estate market. Local real estate agents, me, have a deeper understanding of the local market, including trends in homes, values of local amenities, and the demand for different types of properties. For example, in some communities, ranch homes, which are single-level homes, are more in demand than 2-story homes. That will impact value, and Zillow cannot provide those data points to reflect on their estimates. Zillow's algorithms may not be able to capture that data. For example, local real estate agents can provide information on the condition of the property and the quality of the local schools around the property. They can also provide insight about the local market conditions, such as whether there is a high demand for a home in a particular neighborhood, or if there is an oversupply of homes in the market. Local real estate agents can also provide an accurate estimate of a property's value by taking into account its unique features and characteristics. They can provide a detailed analysis of recent sales in the area, including the sale price of comparable homes, which can help to determine a more accurate estimate of a property's value. Your local real estate agent, again, that's me, the Mr. Beast of real estate here in North Georgia, that's me, can also help you as a buyer and a seller to navigate the complex process of buying or selling a property. We are experts at providing guidance on pricing strategy, and we are very good at negotiating offers. So, your local real estate are experts at local market condition that can almost always affect the value of the property. So, while Zillow's estimates can provide a useful starting point for understanding the value of a property, it is really important to supplement this information with the expertise of a local real estate agent. They are your boots on the ground and the eyes on the local market for you. As mentioned earlier, let me share with you a very interesting fact about how much Zillow's CEO, Spencer Rascoff, sold his home for compared to the Zestimate on the Zillow's website. On February 29th of 2016, Zillow's CEO sold his Seattle home for $1.05 million, and that is a 40% less than the Zestimate value of $1.75 million as shown on his property page a day later. Not quite the 1.9% or 7.5% median error rate as claimed by Zillow when determining value, is it? So, buyers and sellers. Zillow's Zestimate system does not always reflect the actual value of the home or have an accurate error rate. If you're looking to sell your home and you're looking to buy your next home, reach out to me, your local boots on the ground and eyes on the local market. And most importantly, as my grandson said, your local Mr. Beast of real estate here in the North Georgia market. Again, my name is Hasna Pierce. If you're looking to sell your home or looking to buy your next home, shoot me a text, send me an email, or pick up the phone and give me a call. All of my information is listed in the description below. Check these next videos about popular neighborhoods in the North Georgia market. And until I see you in the next video, I hope you have a great day.